What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option, and this is your look at the week ahead. Today, I'm going to tell you about the major economic reports you need to watch. I'm going to give you a couple stocks that have earnings that you want to keep your eye on, give you levels in the indexes, and give you a couple stocks that I'm keeping an eye on myself. So with that, let's dig in. Folks, obviously the elephant in the room is Wednesday. We have two huge days on Wednesday, two huge events. One, CPI in the morning. Two, Federal Reserve in the afternoon. Wednesday is going to be the seminal day for the rest of the month. That is going to be a huge, huge event. The other big thing, quadruple witching on Friday. What is quadruple witching? That means we have index options expiring, equities options expiring, futures expiring, and futures options expiring all at the same time on the same day. That is going to remove a lot of paper and a lot of open positions from the market. I'm going to talk about the impacts that will have for next week through the end of the year in my look ahead next Saturday. But just be aware that even leading into quadruple witching, we can see some funny trading. Now, let's talk about some of the stocks that I am keeping an eye on. And let's start with Oracle. Oracle has earnings coming up today. That is a big deal. The market is pricing at about a 5.85% move. That is below average. Median move has been a lot smaller than that implied move, but it's interesting that that implied move is well below average. Another big thing, Macy's. I've been telling you guys, I wrote about it in Pit Report. Macy's just real estate value what made the company too cheap at its levels. Other traders, a big REIT fund, stepping in and saying, "Yep, that's the case. We're going to try and buy it." And they put in a $21 bid. I don't think Macy's is going to accept it. I think that they could end up getting bought, but it would be at a much higher price. And in the long term, when a real estate investor wants to own a retailer, you saw what happened in Sears. Keep that in the back of your head. I think that could be the future of Macy's if this deal goes through. All right, now let's dig into the indexes. SPX, it is breaking out. It is above the high from Friday. It is trading above the highs for the year. It is completely broken out. Really nice move. Same thing in the triple Q. Now, here is the interesting thing. Take a look at MGK. This is mega cap stocks. So here we have the Dow up 0.25%, the S&P up 0.25%, the Q's up about 0.75%, and the big stocks, the mega caps, they're actually down. That's why when you look at the market, take a look. The Qs, they're up 0.7%. Equal weighted Q, QQQE, up almost 2%. SPY, up to quarter 25 basis points. RSP, the equal weighted S&P index, 0.75%. So what we're seeing is a rotation out of some of these huge names and into the rest of the index. Now, if this happens, that's going to affect the dispersion trade that has been so hot, and you're going to start to see the index and its components start to move together. That's a big deal. So noticing that trend, look, RSP, it still has about $5 to get to its highs from July. So there could be some more upside in some of the equal weighted names. I'm still seeing upside in IWM and in MDY. Both have a lot of ground to make up to catch up to where they were in July. So the equal weights, the small caps and the mid caps all look interesting in terms of a rotation out of mega cap and into some names that maybe need to catch up to the rest of the market. All right, let's look at VIX. And coming off a weekend, VIX is up about 335 basis points. Nothing huge, but VIX futures are down. They are getting pummeled pretty aggressively. I'm going to hit on the ETPs here in a second, but that December future, which still has 9 days to expire, is only trading 0.3% above the cash index. That tells me they're thinking the cash index is going to pull back a lot after Wednesday. We could be talking a sub 12 VIX. Now, where is that playing out? In names like VXX, which is down 2%, or UVIX. I have my UVIX trade that I did. Remember, I bought some March puts. I'm expecting them to double, and I'm not going to touch them. They're currently up about almost. They're up over 40%, almost 50%. UVIX looks like it's heading back toward 12 and maybe into the single digits. So a lot of opportunity there. Now, speaking of which, if you want opportunity and you want to take advantage of this market of volatility staying relatively flat, maybe dropping a little bit, but you're afraid of the market blowing up, the single best trade, weekly profit cycles. It produces consistent results, and in the event the market falls apart, that strategy will clean up. You don't want to miss it. You definitely want to check it out. That's weekly profit cycles. You can click the link in the chat here. All right, folks, we got a big week ahead. I'll be back tomorrow with some written content. Wednesday with my midweek update. So be on the lookout there, folks. All right, I'm Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. I hope you have a great trading week. I'll talk to you guys soon.